right, we are here with Moose and Merrick. We're going to talk through the Cherubs. This is 22 questions about sailing a Cherub.
Wow, here we go.
All right, got my notes.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this beautiful boat. Okay, why the Cherub?
We just needed to find something which him and I could go hooning in, and the Cherub just nailed it.
Is this just another excuse though to get out of doing the house chores?
Oh, well, you know, especially in these strange times and lockdowns and bits and pieces, it's been such a cool project, and you know, for us to get the quality time both in the garage tinkering and then out on the water has just been unreal.
How easy is it to build one of these boats?
I don't know, I'd be cheating if I told you it was easy, because the furthest we've got is sort of either doing them up or fitting them out. But you know, obviously the plan was for people to be building them at home. Cherubs have always, you know, often been built in the garage and in you know, under work and bits and pieces. So no, that, you know, the concept is this boat's a kit set boat, and so you can buy the flat pack and off you go.
And how fast can you rig it?
Well, we've got pretty handy at rigging it now. I mean, this one, you know, I can pick them up from school and we can be on the water in 40 minutes. And yeah, it's obviously a big part of the appeal, you know, so we can shoot out in the evenings and stuff.
All right, now tell us, how many sails are on board?
3.
And Merrick, how many are you in charge of?
1 mainly, sometimes 2.
Yeah.
On downwind.
Nice. Do you get to like, you know, fully send it downwind?
Yeah.
Nice.
He gets all the fun sails, I get the boring ones.
And why did you buy so many boats from Australia? Is it because Aussie boats are like really awesome?
Yeah, basically, you know, unless you've got a new boat in Aussie, the older boats were a bit, you know, left out in the backyard, and we really needed to bolster the fleet here. So, yeah, some great Aussie boats have made their way across the ditch.
And when was the last time there was a decent Cherub fleet in Auckland?
To be honest, pretty much the 90s. You know, the Cherub had pretty much it was extinct in New Zealand, and you know, when we were looking for a great boat for him and I to go hooning in, you know, that's how this all started, so very cool.
And so that was the main driver to relaunch the Cherubs?
Well, the main driver, to be honest, was for Merrick and I to go hooning around the harbour and just have something cool to learn how to trapeze and learn how to go fast, and the Cherub was just the perfect platform.
Hey Merrick, what's it like sailing with Dad?
It's fun. Sometimes I have to yell at him a bit to hike, but
So what do you guys talk about when you're out sailing?
everything.
Yeah, we saw a seal on a mark, which reminded us, you know, of like being in San Diego or something. It's not often you see old Sammy the seal sitting on 17 buoy on Auckland Harbour. So what did we get? We got at least 3 or 4 legs during the week chatting about the seal, so that's pretty hard case.
And has AC Royal Akarana sort of become the new home for the Cherubs in Auckland?
Well, you know, ASC, Akarana, Tamaki Yacht Club, you know, they are the iconic sort of New Zealand hub. You know, when I was Merrick's age, I'd come down to this very spot to watch Cherubs rig up and stuff. So, you know, it's amazing to be here, you know, whatever that is, 30-something years, 40 years almost later, doing the same thing, and it's just so cool.
And how can other people get involved in this class?
I mean, we've got a very active Facebook page, and we've got some very active members who are incredibly helpful, and you know, we're pushing hard to keep the costs down. You know, and the whole industry's been fantastic to do that, so we're very thankful for that, and that's the aim, is just to get as many people on the water in these cool boats as possible.
Have you had a favourite day out yet?
I don't know, we've had lots of cool days, haven't we?
Oh, come on, should I remind you about that awesome Team New Zealand
Well,
day?
I was just going to say, I think the Live Sail Die photo shoot, which we happened to stumble across, and Pete and Blair gave us a wave at 40-something knots. That's still a highlight, and it's proudly on Merrick's wall at home, and my office wall actually.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Now, how technical is a Cherub?
Well, it's basically as technical as you want to make it. I mean, we're racing under the Australian rule, so you know, it's still basically the same rule from John Spencer in the 1950s, and you know, fundamentally the same boats. And so you can really make it as technical as you want, and you can grow into it. You know, that's the beauty. You can make your boat really super simple and go out and still do 20 knots down the harbour, both sitting on the side, or you can, you know, be wiring and trapezing and you know, fully sending it. So really you can grow into it, and that's one of the cool things. You'll see we've got roller furling jibs, so if it all turns to custard a little bit, you can roll the jib up and...
Can you roll it up for me?
We can unroll it for you, yeah.
Unroll it, let's go.
Yeah, so that, you know, that makes it pretty easy. And Yeah, so this particular boat we have to roll it back up manually because we struggled to get a furler for this one. But yeah, definitely great to be able to roll the jib out and roll it away, and really make it as easy as possible.
It's a sexy looking sail you got there, Moose.
Yeah, at least I can do that, right? This is probably the least I can provide for the program. So it makes it fun.
Awesome. Now, I don't know, was that 22 questions?
I think it's at more than 22 questions, so maybe that's one more beer I get for this interview.
Awesome. All right, hey, thanks for that, Moose.
Yeah.
And everyone should get involved in the Cherubs.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. Look forward to seeing you down here.
Thanks, Merrick.